or video games, the pinball machine reigns supreme. You pull a plunger to get the ball rolling. And as your flippers send the silver sphere flying, the machine comes to life with flashing lights and clanging bells. No wonder it's not yet game over for pinball. The game of pinball is unprogrammed and unpredictable. It all starts with reams of wiring for the game's electronic system. There's almost half a mile of wiring in one machine alone. The color-coded wire is wound around pins and attached to connectors on the circuit board. Technicians follow a detailed set of instructions, and an engineering diagram keeps things from getting in a tangle. Once the wires are all laid out, they're removed in loosely tied bunches and dipped into a hot metal soup to solder them together. But not all wires are soldered. Some get attachments called lugs. These connectors are crimped onto the ends of the wires with a hydraulic machine. Eventually, the lugs will be used to connect wires to attachments on the playfield. But first, the cable is hooked up to a testing board where technicians check every circuit. Meanwhile, the playfield is placed on a bed of nails and foam strips. As the nail bed rises and presses against the header, the nails prick the back of the playboard, but the foam strips stop them from going all the way through. These nail holes will serve as markers for installing pinball targets and tactical features on the playfield. Technicians drill a few holes, then cover the playfield with a metal template and drill some more. These holes will be used to mount the pinball gadgetry onto the playfield. Next, anchors are hammered into place. They'll secure the metal railings that keep the silver balls from rolling off the playfield. A lamppost is fitted into place, followed by some plastic bumpers and 115 flashing lights. Now it's time to permanently attach all that wiring. Some are soldered directly onto the board. Others are attached to switches. A speaker is bolted into the cabinet for some major sound effects. Then it's time for that essential tool, the spring-powered plunger. Workers attach a toy villain and add a ramp in the shape of a sword, along with a few other characters. Finally, it's time for the inaugural run. The pinball is rolled into every target and mechanism to test the game's electronic switches. There can be 70 switches in a game. As technicians press all the buttons, a computerized system diagnoses any malfunctions. They rigorously test all of the game's features. If everything works, the playfield is inserted into its console. A shatterproof window slides into place to protect the playfield from over-enthusiastic gamers. A metal bar locks the window into place. Finally, the header is attached, and this pinball machine is wired and ready for action.